race call.
I'm Molly now. Big and Precious, Windermere Bell, Western Sexy, Jay's Little Spark, Sports on the Beat. Scratch down to a half a dozen noses up on the starting gate. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing. Big and Precious, the first one out. Second is Windermere Bell. Jay's Little Spark is third. Fourth, as they go to the turn, I'm Molly now. Sports on the Beach on the outside. Fifth, the early trailer, Western Sexy. And getting mighty steppy on the turn, that was Windermere Bell. Going to the backstretch, Big and Precious will lead it for Brian McPhee by 2. Jay's Little Spark is second, finding a better stride third. Windermere Bell, fourth at the rail. Sports on the Beach. Now I'm Molly now, fifth, and the trailer, that's Western Sexy. On by the opening quarter, led by Big and Precious, 30 and 1 the time. Jay's Little Sparkle on the rail for the 2-hole ride. Windermere Bell coming to the outside from third. Sports on the Beach rounding the turn fourth. I'm Molly now, fifth, and the trailer, Western Sexy. Down the stretch they come. The half mile up next. Big and Precious, the leader on Jay's Little Spark. First up on the outside, third. Windermere Bell. Sports on the Beach edging out fourth. I'm Molly now on the outside is fifth. And the trailer continues to be Western Sexy 101. And a 1/5 for the opening half mile. To the 5/8 they go. It's Big and Precious, the leader. On the rail, Jay's Little Spark. Windermere Bell on the outside, third. Molly now coming through at the rail, fourth. Sports on the Beach, 3 wide and moving up fifth. Western Sexy is the trailer, 3/4 next. Big and Precious there as the leader on Jay's Little Spark. Sports on the Beach moving up third. Molly now at the rail, fourth. The 3/4 and 1. 32 and 3, so it's a good rating by McPhee. With an 8th lap to go, can he get her home from here? That's Big and Precious, homeward bound the leader. Jay's Little Spark, Western Sexy winding up on the far outside, coming third, deep in the stretch now, and Western Sexy does it again. In line to Dale Spence, tight for the deuce. Jay's Little Spark up against Sports on the Beach. But it's Western Sexy, 203 and 1.
As you can see, the slow motion replay of that final stretch drive, and it is crowded on that finish line. But Dale Spence going back to back for owner John McGurk with the 5 entry of Western Sexy for win number 3 on the season for this 3-year-old filly. And once again, does it in the last moment. You can see that last start out needed that stretch drive to come home with the victory. And ironically enough today, somebody asked me for a little advice today, and I said, well, how about going with the long shots today? Because we already had 2 of the longest shots on the board, albeit not as long of a shot this time, but still the longest shot on the board for the 3rd time today, heading to the winner's circle. Very hard one to predict today.
JD just mentioned 3rd time longest shot on the board, so the long shot players are having a heyday at the midway point on a Sunday afternoon in Summerside. This time the longest shot on the board is Western Sexy going to the winner's circle. Pacing Brown Philly 3, but Western Ideal from the Albert Dam, 2-time Abbey. Owned and trained by Jack McGurk of Kensington. Dale Spence picks up the winning drive, the mile in 2:03 and a 1/5. Western Sexy upsets the 7.